Hey guys, I just got hit to make another quick video. This shouldn't be too long. I just wanted to talk about something that's been surfaced lately that just needs to be clarified, addressed. There is no ego in heaven, home, whatever you want to call it. There can't be. That's our illusion that we project onto loved ones. If anyone, any medium, any person, anyone is coming through saying that there's ego back home, they're channeling their own shit, and we're seeing our own shit projected on top of that. There cannot be ego back home. Ego equals edging God out, which is why oftentimes you go through the void, and the void can oftentimes look scary because it's a spiritual car wash. You're facing the rest of your shit, your own ego, illusions, judgment, shadow, in order to fully enter the light. You can't fully allow the light online if you're still resisting in some way, and if you're playing with ego, you're still resisting the light. And the bridge of my nose for confirmation, you guys, the bridge of my nose for anyone who wants to practice or can see energy, the bridge of my nose right here is getting stroked. And I know my team knows that physical confirmation, like physical touch when I'm doing this, is confirmation for me that what I'm getting is right. And I double checked. I had this hit last night to double check as well. And I said, if there's ego in heaven, make my back itchy. If there's no ego in heaven, and I'm getting tickled right now as I'm saying this, tickle me. And it took a few seconds, and I got a really strong stroke right on the bottom of my foot, and it tickled so bad. And I'm getting tickled right now on my ribs on this side, like right in here. If anyone wants the energy down in here, I'm getting tickled right down in there. There is no ego back home in heaven. If any one of you guys out there are worried that you're being judged, that there's some sort of illusion, that you need to hit certain requirements in order to join some sort of exclusive club back home to be a leader or to be the wife of an archangel or anything like that, it is literally our own shit, our own illusions of fear, which is fear's false evidence appearing real programming. It's an illusion, another illusion tool that we all agreed on together in order to experience duality, which isn't real. It's not true. In order to experience pain, which isn't real. It's not true. Back home, there is none of that. Can they be playful and joke around? Oh, absolutely. But it's all within truth. They don't actually feel that way, and they can't. They're not able to. And the thing is, I have felt it, and I'm feeling it more and more, what it's like to be home. The love and the joy is so immense and so beyond. And it's for everyone and everything. It's not exclusive. The love is, it's not, and love, I'm telling you guys, love is a shit human word for it. It is so big and so beyond and so powerful. Love is a minuscule word for it. Minuscule. It's appropriate because it is, it's such a good thing, and it is love, but love is a minuscule shit word for it. There's no human word to describe what this is. And there's no way ego fits in that. There's no way. Ego isn't a thing back home. Ego equals edging God out. So, again, you guys, this isn't, my saying what I'm about to say is not to tear down other people. This is just what the truth of the situation is, the truth of all of this. It doesn't matter who the medium is, who they work for, where they come from. Even with me, if I channel anything that isn't coming from love, it's not truth. Everything is love. If anything comes through that is judgmental, that is egoic, that is in any way saying that we're wrong or bad or not good enough, or you're not doing a good job, or this person is sick and that person's bad, none of it's real. That's our own shit being reflected back at us in order for us to face our crap, in order to bring online what? Christ-like consciousness. And what's Christ-like consciousness? Unconditional, open, shared, non-judgmental love and neutrality. And I will not play it any other way. I have been down that rabbit hole, And I know what that does to the external, and I'm not doing it anymore. And I still clearly cling to it a little bit because I'm seeing it reflected back at me. And this again is why I'm buckling down to work on this stuff, because I don't want to be seeing this reflected back at me anymore. It's not truth. I know for a fact it's not truth. And more people are going to step in until everybody wakes up and remembers. And again, that's only my own perception that everyone doesn't get it, and I'm working on that as well. So there's no ego back home, you guys. There's no ego. If any of you are worried about spirit, God, source, loved ones, anything like that, energy, you know, being around you and judging you in any way, if you're seeing your spirit team angry at you in any way, I promise that's your own illusions, that we're that powerful. We're able to project our own crap outward and make it look like spirit. And I'm telling you right now, spirit will never tell you to go to somebody to help them or fix them or anything. Look at someone else is sick. The only way spirit's going to focus on an illusioned other, is if that other has come to you asking for help. Other than that, it's your own shit that you're projecting out, and you're giving yourself a good ego rub, saying that you're here to go fix somebody. And for anyone who is doing any kind of healing work, because I do healing work as well, if you're not able to take a step back and recognize that no one's actually sick and all of these others are you, and you need to actually work on yourself first, then you're not getting it. But again, at the same time, we're not to judge it. You're exactly where you need to be, but there is but at the same time, there's something we said about realizing what this is, especially if you claim to be a medium and you claim to be able to hear spirit, but you're not able to step up and admit what your shit is. I have my shit. I have not been afraid to admit, I know I can sound crazy. I know where my shit is, but there's good reason for why I've been the way I've been, and I'm working on my stuff, and it's actions speak louder than words. And even if some of you through my videos can't see, and even for some who maybe have known me through not just my YouTube and Facebook, and who are watching this saying, oh no, you haven't made progress, I know what you're actually like. They can judge all they want. Anyone can judge all they want. I know the progress I've made. I know how far I've come, and I'm really proud of myself. It isn't like there is a tap of egoic pride in there, but that's okay. I'm working on it, but I'm proud of myself, and I have to give myself credit for how far I've come. I know I've come a really long way, and even when I'm in those spaces of high emotion, I'm still able to say, even just within myself, even if I can't say it out loud at the moment, I can still feel it, and I cling to inside myself, this is my shit, and I got to work on it, and I make my reality. This is what the spiritual war is. It's surrender and truth versus resistance and blocking. It's the war within ourselves. I just got tickled on the bottom of my right foot. Ding. So, there's no ego back home, guys. It's what we play with in this, but we're learning not to. Ego is just a really big, beautiful, strong illusionary tool that we made together in order to be able to play this the way we played it in here. But we don't need to anymore, and we're learning not to. So, all right. Remember, you're loved unconditionally, always and always. There's nothing you can say or do to make anyone back home not love you, not want to be with you, reject you out. Nothing. You're not going to be rejected from home. There is no hell. This is our illusioned hell that we've made up, and we're learning to melt it away. You're so loved. You're so loved. I am telling you, it is beyond words, and it's hard to describe, but when you start to feel it, wow. And you will feel it, I promise, okay? All right, I love you all very much. Thank you to everyone giving me support, who has been giving me the support the past few weeks. Everything that's happened is happening for good reason. As much as I have my feelings of fear with this, I can also see One mind, man. There is no other. It's all one mind, and we do make our reality. It's so obvious we do, and this is why I'm stepping back and working on myself, because I got to. So I know I've made a video last night. This is the second one today. Like I said, if I get a natural hit, I will film outside that, though. I'm focusing on me. It doesn't feel good to be on social media for the most part right now, so I'm going to continue to take a step back and continue to learn, to not just learn. I will and I do love myself. All right. I love you all very much. And as always, have a wonderful now.